Prior to moving to this apartment, I never went to the gym. I'd never been to the gym before. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. This is Essential Patience and I Am Patience. And in today's video, I'll be sharing with you my 2024 New Year's resolution. So it's a new year. There's so many things I want to accomplish. I have some habits that I want to instill in myself and put myself on a path towards a successful year. 2023 was such a hard year, but it was very successful. So many things I accomplished, even more than I thought I would have. And that's because I always start off my year with a New Year's resolution. And I have so many goals, but I wanted to just share 10 of them with you. So hopefully it will inspire you to create some New Year's resolutions, some new goals for the year. Because the year is going to pass by before we know it. Time is moving fast. And I feel like the past 2 years has gone by faster than my entire life, but I don't want this year to pass me by without accomplishing some many good things. So here's the 2024 and some of the things I want to accomplish. The first one is a habit, which is waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. I know this is possible because I used to do it. I used to be an early riser, and even now I still wake up around 6, but I want to make it 5 a.m. consistently. I really find that when you sleep early and wake up early, you're able to accomplish a lot of things before the day even begins. Some of my most accomplished days are days that I wake up early, go to the gym, come back, take a shower, read my Bible before the day starts. And that's so much easier for me to accomplish when I wake up at 5 a.m. You know what they say about the early bird gets the worm? Well, it may not always be as simple as that, but I really do think that your day feels longer when you wake up early. But my struggle with this is that I am a late bird. I love to stay up late. In fact, last night I was up super late and I did not go to bed till like 5 a.m. Which is funny because that's when I should have been waking up. But it's something I'm definitely trying to be better at, because left to my natural body, I would stay up till 3, 4, 5 a.m. and wake up at noon. Life doesn't work that way. I have to be in the office by 7:30 a.m. so I cannot do that. But waking up at 5 a.m. would definitely give me time to exercise, to feel refreshed, and not always have to rush for the day to begin. And also, this will be accomplished by sleeping early, which is hard to do considering I'm in grad school. Time isn't but so limited. So that's something that's just hard to do when you work 10 hours a day and come home and then still have to do homework. Where's the extra hours coming from? It cuts into your sleeping time, and that just makes it so much harder to wake up at 5 a.m. But it's my goal, and I'll try my best to accomplish it. My next goal is to exercise at least 5 days out of the week. Currently, I'm averaging about 3, and that's pretty good in my books. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to stay healthy, be fit in the year. And going to the gym is part of the reason why I'm able to do that. But the other part is like I don't even have to go to the gym. So it's more about just making sure that I'm exercising. Prior to moving to this apartment, I never went to the gym. I'd never been to the gym before. I always worked out at home, using YouTube workouts, using online workouts, resources. And if you want to do so, if you don't have access to a gym, know that you can do that as well. And when I wake up at 5 a.m., the likelihood of me going to the gym, especially in the wintertime, is very low. So instead, I'll be working out from the comfort of my house. It doesn't always have to be hard, intense gym workouts. It can just be the day-to-day 30-minute exercise that you have in your living room. That would be very beneficial to you. And I'm really trying to implement that, because I used to do it more often when I woke up at 5, but now that life is getting busy, I've more so neglected it to the time when I go to the gym. But now I really want to instill that in myself. And I'm waking up every morning, at least get some exercise in, at least 5 days a week. My next New Year's resolution is definitely eating better and eating healthier. I want to be more consistent in the way that I eat. Sometimes I have this habit of not eating a lot during the day and then eating more towards the end of the day because I just don't feel hungry. And I don't want to eat when I don't feel hungry, but sometimes I do have to eat. And I want to make sure I put myself in the schedule to eat more consistently, especially days that I don't go to work. Because when I'm at work, I do feel more hungry, where I would eat at least lunch and dinner. I'm not a breakfast person, but when I'm home, sometimes I just don't feel like it, but I want to be more consistent with it. Especially with frequently exercising, I want to make sure that I'm eating consistently and intuitively eating to a point. So I only want to eat when I'm hungry and also listening to my hunger signals. But also I want to eat healthier. I've definitely improved the way I've eaten over the years. Since I was 17, when I read Fast Food Nation, I gave up drinking soda. I don't eat at most fast foods, and I hardly ever eat out. Last year, I did not eat out a lot, and also it helps me financially because you save up so much money when you're not eating out. But with that being said, I still want to make sure that I'm choosing healthier options. And when I eat at home, I typically eat much healthier, but I still want to explore more foods and more healthier foods, read more ingredients, and just be more in tune with what is going in my body. My body is the temple of God, and I want to make sure whatever I put in it is what's best for it. To some extent, we can't always control every external factor, but there's some changes that you can make. Like currently I am drinking this smoothie that I made. It's an apple, strawberry, banana smoothie. And that's because I did not feel really hungry enough to eat breakfast, but I did this anyway. And I did it with oat milk as well. And I definitely loved these small treats rather than going for the over-processed foods. I've gone towards more baking of my own cookies and desserts versus buying them from the stores. And even though when you bake cookies, you're still eating the sugar, you're still eating, something sweet and a treat for myself, I find it to be even better because you're cutting out the over-processed part. But for the year 2024, I definitely want to eat better, and I want to continue improving my health because health is wealth. My next resolution is to grow in my Christianity and in my relationship with God. I've always, every single year, had the goal to read my Bible every single day, to pray every single day, grow in my understanding of the things of God. I've definitely grown to a point where I want more and I know I can do better. I go to church every single Sunday, go to Bible studies every time I can, other Friday night service. So in 2023, I was definitely more involved in the church since I've moved to Texas, especially since I got a car, I'm more able to be active in my church, which I'm happy about. But as grad school has come along, it's just really hard sometimes to balance everything. And life, because I have, again, full-time work, grad school, this YouTube channel, my involvement in the church, it just sometimes leaves very little spot for life. So sometimes things have to get cut. And I just want to make sure my relationship with God is something that does not suffer as I take on more responsibilities. It's definitely difficult. Life with God is way better than life without. If all else fails, at least I have him always. Like he's been with me all my life. A lot of things in life are not guaranteed, but his love is. So I'll take that any day over anything. And I definitely want to show it by prioritizing it in the year 2024. My next thing is working more. And I know that just sounds counterproductive to what I just said, but in 2023, I definitely took on a lot more responsibilities at work. And I got really good feedback. Being able to take on more responsibilities. I'm an associate engineer, and I've been working as a professional engineer for almost 2 years, and as I'm growing my knowledge academically, I'm definitely growing skills as well. I want to take it to the next level. In your career, you're only as good as your skills and the network that you build. You have to be competent in order to do your work and to outperform your given task. But then also you need to build a relationship with other people who will be able to recognize that. And that's my goal for the year 2024. I want to grow in that. I put myself out there to volunteer for more tasks. And I know it's not going to be very popular with the quiet quitting culture, which is a whole other video. But I do believe that I should be adding value to my work and to my company and to my team. Whenever I'm able to take on a lot of tasks that especially relieves other people of the tasks that they're supposed to do, I feel really proud to be able to help out. And I know everybody doesn't have the best working environment, but I actually love my working environments. I don't think it's toxic at all. I think it fosters teamwork. It's highly motivating, and I'm highly motivated to be a good engineer. Learn as much as I can to improve my skills and to add value to the team, because I really believe the work is important. Be the best that I can. So yeah. My next goal is to make better quality videos. This has become harder again, as I said, life, priorities, but I hope to continue bringing you the best quality videos that I can. When I'm trying to find my place on YouTube and in content, at this point I'm like, almost 200 videos deep. I'm so struggle sometimes to find a way, but my hope is that I bring you well-researched quality content, and even when it's my opinions, I hope I'm giving you well thought out opinions. I just don't come and sit on camera and talk. The idea of playing a video filming it and editing. But even then, I'm still prioritizing this channel, and I'll be consistent in my uploading. Since I started doing twice a week, I've always done twice a week. And even sometimes I do this where I post more videos. I've done posting every single day before. I definitely try to prioritize it because I would definitely appreciate you being here. And for those of you who have subscribed, if you're not subscribed, do so already. Goal is to always bring you the best quality that I can. My next goal is that above all the work, the grad school, the YouTube content, I want a better work-life balance. I want to enjoy my life, have a life outside of work, school, YouTube. I'm really happy to have that with my church and the members of my church. Very glad to be hanging out with friends and had a few vacations in 2023, and I'm very good with that. But I want to have more in 2024. I want to have a life outside. I want to go on tours. I want to explore Dallas, drive to places in Texas. I want a life beyond the life that I have, because time is going by fast. And if I have to put my life on hold till I finish grad school, it's going to be so much on life till I can better balance it. I don't want to do that. I want to start exploring the world around me now. And I want to go out. I want to meet new people. I want to have experiences that I've not yet had. The world is a beautiful place. God created such a wonderful world around us, and it would be a shame to go my entire life without going to places. Whenever I travel, I love it. I love traveling. I'm not always prioritizing it because of work, financial goals. I want to go out and I want to see the world. And so for 2024, I had the goal of at least exploring the world around me. And then in the future, I'll start branching out and going to more states, more countries, more continents. My 8th goal is to read more books. Last year, I hardly read any books. The biggest book I read was a textbook. I used to love reading. I used to go through so many books in a year, 40 plus books. I miss the days I used to read a lot. The days that I would definitely sit down and just read entire series. When I tell you some of the books I've read that were like 6, 7, 8, 900 plus pages, I want that back so bad. So my friend had encouraged me to download Goodreads, and she's trying to read more books. I definitely want to as well. So I have a reading list, and this year I want to start small because honestly, I'd rather prefer to read my textbook over my books. If I had to choose between my schoolwork and pleasure reading, I would definitely choose my schoolwork because the ROI with that is much better. And hypothetically speaking, I could always read more books in later years, but I don't want that to be my life. So when I have breaks from school, I want to go into reading, and I want to prioritize reading beyond school. My next New Year's resolution is to be a good friend and to be a helpful friend. I always have this goal of like helping my friends to better their lives. And I definitely think that when you talk about adding value, it's important to add value to the lives of your friends and your families. And I hope I have. I always tell them about scholarships, jobs, internships. I'm always promoting retirement, savings, financial literacy. But beyond that, I just want to be a good friend. When you grow up and you're in a life where a lot of your friends don't even live in the same state as you, it's hard to stay connected. But the goal is to do so and to check up on each other. And I definitely like to check up on my friends, but I want to do so more consistently. I have evolved to be a low maintenance friend because we all need low maintenance friends when we're very busy. Friends who are doing their PhD, all of my friends are working or in school, getting their postgraduate degrees. You can't have a high maintenance friend. And you want a friend who can be there for you, who can encourage you, who can listen to what you're going through. And I definitely want that as well. But I want to be a better person, a kinder person, and just a well-rounded person who is more in tune with the feelings of other people. And I'm definitely glad I've grown over the years to not look at things so black and white. I have definitely learned that there's a big gray area, and it's good to learn about people's histories and to not make harsh judgments on the lives that people live, not to make excuses, but also to understand. And that's why even with financial literacy, for example, I always talk about how to save money, how to improve your finances. But at the end of the day, there's some people who have money traumas, don't we all? And there are people who have been through certain things and situations where it's just made it harder for them to save money. But that's not an excuse. That's just recognizing it and then recognizing what you can do better with it. So it's just being that person who can understand where people are, but then also bring them to where they need to be. I want to be more helpful in my community. I want to fellowship with other people and hopefully have a positive impact on their lives. And the last thing that I want to do is to stay consistent. It's easy to start the new year off with so many goals, be so excited to start things, but how about finishing strong? That's where a lot of us often lose off in the year. I want to stay strong throughout and throughout, and I know it's not going to be easy. I always sometimes do great and then I fall off, but I'm glad I always stand back up. That's the whole point. You might fall 10,000 times, but stand up 10,001 times. Know that life is not easy. It's not going to be. This journey is not going to be easy. Hopefully it's better than the other years and your best year to come. But even if it's not, have some things you accomplish at the end of the year. And I want to have that. I want to be better. I want to grow more. I want to do well in school. I want to do well at my job. And I want to be a better Christian. And I want to do well in life. What more can I ask for? Well, $1 million. But hey, that may not happen, but let's still make 2024 a great year and a year to remember. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you enjoyed this video, watch another one. I have like 200 videos on my channel, so you're bound to find something that you'll like. But ring the notification bell so that you will not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you all so much again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.